Hey guys, I thought I'd just jump on and just give you a little bit of an insight into Zionism. I grew up in Jewish Zionism. I'm pro-humanity, pro-Palestinian. I can see very clearly what's going on. I've done a lot of research into this, and I can see a lot of people being confused as to why there's so many Zionists, why so many people can't see what's going on is wrong. And I just want to give you a little bit of an insight. So from a young age, they tell us stories of the Holocaust. They traumatize us. The Holocaust is repeated constantly throughout growing up. Watch Schindler's List, read Anne Frank's diary. Make sure you go to Israel on a kibbutz. The Jews are the holy people. Israel's the holy land. It's really, we're told that we are the elitist, we're the elite kind of race in the world because of what we've gone through, and Israel's our safe place. And so basically they tell us that we are the holy people, that we are the elite group. I was never told about Palestine. I didn't know about Palestine until October 7th. And then I started to look deeper into it. Then I started to watch the documentary Tantura, and I realized that my grandfather, who lost his family in the Holocaust, he became an IDF commander, and he was in Palestine in 1948. So what they did was they weaponized a lot of people's grief and anger from the Holocaust, and they recruited them into the new Jewish army, which was created for the state of Israel. My grandfather's no longer with us anymore, so it's hard to get any more information, as my family are very staunch Zionists and are quite angry with me speaking up. But I saw someone speaking about anti-Zionism and just pro-humanity, really. It's not really anti-Zionism, it's just pro-humanity. And a lot of the comments were like, how can they not see? Why are they like this? And I just want to tell you that the indoctrination starts really, really young. And if you're not, I feel like I rejected it. I didn't understand it. I didn't believe it. I was different. So I was able to wake up out of it, and I found spirituality, which is a little bit more meaningful for me, because growing up, I found it lacked spiritualism. I found it lacked depth, and I realized that I wasn't really taught true Judaism. I was taught Zionism, and Zionism is essentially Satanism. And if you read the Talmud, which I'll share bits in it, it actually celebrates death. And I have spoken about this before, but what these people are under the impression of, they're reading the true Torah teachings, but they're actually not. The Talmud is a manipulated version of the Torah, and it says some pretty interesting things in it. Really, really interesting things, which I won't say on here, but I will share afterwards. So if you're wondering why so many people are indoctrinated into Zionism, this is why. They get us from a really, really young age, and it even got to the point where I would sit in synagogue and I would be scared that someone would come in with a gun. So you get a lot of anxiety from a young age hearing about the Holocaust in detail. And I did visit a concentration camp in Sachsenhausen in Berlin, and I did visit Anne Frank's house in Amsterdam. So, I did seek into learning more about it, but now my eyes are wide open and I can see the truth, and I can see that the Nakba never ended, and that 1948 is still going. And I really urge you all to watch two documentaries. One is Tantura, which is found on YouTube, and the other one is Europa, The Last Battle. There's 9 parts. I've only watched the first part so far, but even the first 20 minutes of the first part blows your mind, because it gives you an insight into how Zionism was formed, why it was formed. It was actually formed by Jewish bankers. It was created by an atheist named Thomas Herzl. So, I'll leave it there, but I just wanted to jump on because I know a lot of people are wondering how so many people have fallen into this and can't see what's really going on, and it's a heavy indoctrination. So these are the Talmud teachings. If you just go through them, you can kind of see what's been written in the Talmud and how some can be quite controversial. In the Talmud, they refer to non-Jews as goyim and Gentiles, who are essentially here to be slaves to the Jewish people and are referred to as cattle. They also say a Gentile girl who is 3 years old can be violated. This was a recently written article that refers to the non-Jews as goyim.